Hello and welcome to the San Miguel Brief, a space for everyone and especially for our English-speaking community. I'm Maria and today we have important local updates from San Miguel. But let's begin with the exchange rate. The US dollar is currently priced at 70.20 pesos to buy and 80.60 pesos to sell. These figures may fluctuate through the day value in change in global markets and local economic factors. So it's a good idea to keep an eye on updates if you are planning to exchange money or make an international purchase. Checking the last rate can help you to make a better and a smarter financial decision. So there you have it, the exchange rate, as always, every Monday through Friday only on the San Miguel Brief. And moving on, let's take a look at the weather. Right now, San Miguel is enjoying a lovely conditions with temperatures around 23 degrees, clear skies, and a light refreshing breeze moving through the city. It's one of those calm, beautiful days where the sun feels gentle and being outdoors is truly enjoyable. Looking ahead, tomorrow we expect a cool morning with temperatures dropping to about 8 degrees before warming up to a pleasant of 22 degrees. Later in the day, it will feel a bit crisp early on, so you may want to grab a light jacket, but by the afternoon conditions should be perfect for exploring and spending time outside. So there you have the weather as always every Monday through Friday. Remember that, but as you can see, we were passing through a particularly similar weeks when we still having the same kind of weather. But today is kind of more colder than other days, but for the next weeks we expect to have more cold on between us. So just take precautions, wear something comfy, use a leather jacket, everything that you want to put on just so you could feel free going outside, exploring San Miguel, and of course enjoying the beautiful streets that we have right now. And I know that the Christmas decoration is almost going to the end because they still just taking the Christmas decorations of some of the parts on the main garden, but it's enjoyable anyways. You can go outside, watch something that is so beautiful, take pictures, because we saw a lot of visitors in restaurants just taking pictures about the beautiful street, the beautiful architecture that we have. So if you're planning to stay and just take pictures for in the morning, it will be kind of warm, and of course, so in the morning like 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. it will be kind of cold, but if you do it just at the night, it will be cold again. So just be prepared about your pictures, what kind of style do you want to have, and of course we're going to give you this weather every single day. And we know that this program is for everyone, but especially for Virgin community, for those who are visiting us and for those who have decided to stay and make this place their home. We understand that leaving the place where you live or when you lived before is not easy. So moving to a new city with a different culture and different traditions, it's hard sometimes, and most of the times you don't understand the language. It can be just challenges. So this is why today we want to share this message with everyone who is going through this process, to those who are staring, where just feeling that they need something to hear, something new, a new life, and they start making a new life far from home. So this space is for you, to support you, to connect, and to remind you that you are not alone, because of course we have the San Miguel Brief. This is space for everyone, and of course, well, during this episode you're gonna watch the little interviews that we make, but I know that moving to something really different, to some place, to a new place that you don't have any idea about it, that maybe you just want to live your best time and have a great time with everybody or just with yourself. But sometimes it's kind of sad to miss your loved ones, to miss the people of your native country. So that's why we bring this message to you, because today we want to have a special program for everybody, because we want to listen, share, and grow together. So let's go and see this video clip. Living in a place like San Miguel de Allende reminds us as well-being is not only about taking care of ourselves individually, but also about how we connect with others. Being part of a community helps us to feel support, seen, and less alone. When we share conversation, experiences, and everyday moments, our mental and emotional health improves. Community gives us a sense of belong, and that sense of belong brings calm, confidence, and purpose. For many foreigners living here, being away from home and sometimes feel insulating. That's why building community is so important. Simple actions can make a big difference. Greeting your neighborhood, join local activities, supporting local business, or practicing in cultural events. To be well, we need to listen, be open, and show kindness, especially across cultures. San Miguel is a unique place where traditions, language, and stories come together. When we respect those differences and connect with curiosity instead of judgment, we create a strong and healthier relationships. At the end of the day, community is about presence, showing up, being able, and remember that we are better when we grow together. So I hope that you really love this message, because of course we know most of the time we assume that the people or the visitors or the residents that are here in San Miguel that are not locals, that they just came and so happy, that they pass the best time of their lives, that they don't even care about our language, of the things that we do, of all the San Miguelenses that still being here, that they really don't care about us or even know our tradition. But this is not true, because most of them, they really care about us. They really try to make a bigger effort to know our language, to know our culture, our traditions, and most of the time they prefer San Miguel just because it's a lovely place, as we know, but that doesn't mean that they don't miss anybody. That doesn't mean that they feel lonely sometimes. So, of course, this is a message for everyone to have empathy with everyone, because, of course, we could see someone just from the outside and think that everything is perfect, or that they have the easiest life that they could ever have. But most of the time, that's not true. So this is just a message for all the San Miguelenses and for the community to remember that, okay, now you are here, now you are on a different place, now you're new here, so start making new friends. Or San Miguel have a lot of events going on this beautiful city. On the main garden, there's always something beautiful to take a picture, to learn about it, to know about it, just to draw, or to have conversation with someone new, because we want to make friends, because of course we really love to have beautiful connections. So maybe this time you find someone that is going to be your best friend for your lives, or I don't know, anything could happen. And now we're very happy to share with you these short interviews we did with some of you, where you tell us a little bit about your experience in San Miguel. This is just a small part, because very soon we will be sharing the questions that we have prepared about our beloved in San Miguel de Allende.
I love San Miguel. I'm very happy here. I love the markets, the churches, the people walking everywhere, the food on the streets, the way they buy food and cook food and appreciate food here, and everybody's very friendly. Yeah, it's very beautiful too.
I do also love San Miguel. What I love most is the people here are very kind, and the people who come here are very open to doing new things, exploring. There's a lot to do here every single day. The food is wonderful, but the people are kind, and it's very nice to see.
I really love San Miguel as well. I agree that the people are so friendly here. For example, traffic is, I don't know, everyone lets you go first, and I think it's an example for how people are here. And also, I think it's quite easy to talk to locals. Like, people are very welcoming and very open. And I think it's a beautiful city. Like, the colors of the houses, but also the hills and the streets, I really like it.
It was such a beautiful experience to go over there and have this little interview with you, because most of the time we assume that we know anything about what the visitors or residents think about our San Miguel. Because, of course, we love, and the thing that comes to our mind is like, yes, they are probably going to talk, or they probably going to say that San Miguel is so beautiful, that it is so small, and that you could go and walk to every store or every place that you wanted. But I was just talking with these guys, and I have one question, because I never imagined how the impact of our food make to other visitors that came here in San Miguel. Because most of the time we just go to our favorite markets or our favorite restaurants or go to our favorite places to eat, and that's just anything. And we don't look around us, and the things that they are so common here is that we pass a lot of time together. We love to share our food or the time of our lunch with our loved ones, of course, as we do here on Radio San Miguel, because we like to go outside and take the lunch and pass that time. So just talking is something that helps us to understand different points of view, different perspective, and of course we want to have your stories, we want to have your own perspective about San Miguel here into the San Miguel Brief. So it's something beautiful, and if you saw us one time on the street, you can just go with us and talk with us just a little bit if you want to participate or mention something really unique to the show, because of course, moving ahead, we're going to have our section of Heads Up, but it's a place where you can announce everything, a place where you can share your story, your information, something that helps everyone. And moving on, we have an information about the activities that will be taking place at the public library. And taking advantage of today's episode, where we talk about culture, community, and everything we love about San Miguel, this is perfect moment to become part of a community, meet local people, and connect with new faces, and how knows, maybe even build a friendship that will last a long time. So please, let's see what happened over here.
Hello, good afternoon. We would like to share with you our schedule of courses and workshops at the public library. The trimester begins on January 2nd and runs through April 4th. We would also like to let you know that we offer a wide variety of classes, including chess clubs, illustration, ceramics for children, clay modelling, English classes for children, reading classes, several reading circles, creative writing, and history courses. We also offer our digital tools modules. These are short, monthly modules that take place during the trimester, such as learning how to use Google Apps tools, among others. In addition, we have computer classes for adults, which are completely free and are held every Monday from 6 to 7 in the evening. These classes have no cost with a library membership. We also invite you to join our choir classes, which take place on Tuesdays and Fridays from 5 to 6:30 in the afternoon. These classes are completely free and have no cost. If you have any questions, we welcome you to visit us here at the library. You may contact me by email at classes@labibliotecapublica.org or by calling 415-152-0293. We would also like to share that we offer painting classes for teenagers, for all young people who enjoy drawing and painting in oil, acrylic or watercolour. We have available classes and open spaces for them to come and visit us. Likewise, if they are interested but not completely sure, they may take a free trial class at no cost. We also invite you to our painting classes for adults, which take place on Mondays from 9 in the morning to 12 noon. If you have any questions, you can write to me at the email provided. Availability, registration period, English classes for children or intermediate English classes for adults, and workshop offerings.
The public library is a perfect place for everyone, and especially if you want to make connections, if you want to have something really interesting, not just for knowing or making improving new skills. It is just because it helps us to connect with someone. It just helps us to make new friends and create this beautiful community that of course we love and we want to share and grow together. So stay tuned, because in the San Miguel Brief we constantly announce the events that they are having. So of course, if you were just having a day and remember that the public library make these beautiful things and beautiful events for everyone, just pay attention at the San Miguel Brief, because we have this announced, of course, in our next section. So it's something really beautiful, because most of the time, even though if we are not visitors, even though if we are still being locals, we want to know what we have, what San Miguel have to offer for the people, for the visitors. So of course we want to know new events, new cultural, because San Miguel is something different from other places. It has a lot of meaning for a lot of ones, but it has a lot of art, a lot of sense, a lot of culture, a lot of things that I don't know at this time because there are so many, but of course I want to know more about them. So maybe this could be a perfect exercise to go outside, to watch these public areas where you can find a lot of information about our city, and most of the time about new projects. Most of the times these events are about new technology or about psychologies, about themes that we really need to care about during these times. So it's something just for everybody, for our own selves to know more about the life and how it's going. So it's a beautiful thing to know. And now let's go to our section of Heads Up.
Heads Up, this is World Around Town.
De Posada, poetry reading. De Posada post a special guest, Mark Doty, at 6 p.m. at Sala Quetzal. It will be free enters. Remember that is today. The library, a guide tour. Discover every corner of this 50th century building, learn about its history, and explore its activities. Every Thursday at 11 a.m., the meeting point is at the library courtyard. Your donations support your programs.
Heads Up, this is World Around Town.
So, as you saw, we have events and we have this special section for everyone. We announce events, something important that took place in San Miguel, and this space is for everyone. The only thing that you need to make is just contact us by our WhatsApp, that is 415-296-4668. And then the only thing that you need to make is talk with us about your idea, if you have any information, why you want to be on the to have a space on the program, or maybe what you are going to announce, if you have something special or a sale garage, anything that it's possible that you want to announce or participate. You can also just send us a message, talk with us just a little bit, explain us your idea, and of course we're going to give you a step of all the things that you need to know before coming. And now, starting with our national news, former US President Donald Trump reiterated that he plans to take action against drug cartels and once again accusing Mexico of being controlled by drug traffic.
Donald Trump ya la cantó, va a atacar a los cárteles de la droga por tierra y metió a México en su licuadora de ideas. Sin dar fechas, ubicaciones específicas ni ofrecer más detalles, el presidente de Estados Unidos habló con Fox News. Ahí insistió que México es gobernado por el narco y que esos grupos producen droga para matar entre 250,000 y 300,000 personas estadounidenses al año. Esta nueva declaración ocurre después de las operaciones marítimas que desplegó desde septiembre en el Caribe y Pacífico, donde han bombardeado al menos 35 embarcaciones, supuestamente del narco venezolano, y que al final terminaron con la captura del dictador Nicolás Maduro. Trump insiste una y otra vez con la idea de entrar a México. Lo dice en público y en privado, en distintas conversaciones con la presidenta Sheinbaum, que le ha dicho que no, que gracias. El sábado pasado, el mismo día del operativo en Venezuela para sacar a Maduro, Trump dijo en otra entrevista para Fox News que debía hacerse algo en México ya. Aquí esta nueva declaración.
We've knocked out 97% of the drugs coming in by water, and we are going to start now hitting land with regard to the cartels. The cartels are running Mexico. It's very, very sad to watch and see what's happened to that country, but the cartels are running, and they're killing 250, 300,000 people in our country every single year.
So of course it's something that we really care and we are getting worried about it, because it's nothing so easy. These are things that are so serious that we need to start looking what's going on now that we have this information, now that we saw that something is happening, of course, and we have the context about Venezuela, of course now Mexico, and everybody is just kind of scared, kind of afraid. Of course, we really care about our situation that we have. Of course, we know it, but there is ways to put this on control. And maybe this is not a correct way, or even though it is not correct, just to handle like this way, because most of the people now are so concerned about what's going on, what's going to happen with us. So with that, the Mexican president, Claudia Sheinbaum, responds to Donald Trump's statements regretting a possible ground attack against drugs cartel and stated that Mexico will seek to strengthen the bilateral relationship with the United States. She explained that for these reasons, she asked for gearing Mr. Juan Ramón de la Fuente to meet a Senator Marco Rubio if necessary. She also recalled that there are joint working groups between both countries and that efforts are focused on straight coordination, including the sharing of information related to drug sensors.
Preguntarle qué opinión le merecen estas declaraciones que hizo ayer y que sin mayor detalle aseguró que empezará a atacar por tierra a los cárteles de la droga.
Pues vamos a estrechar la comunicación, por eso le pedí al secretario Juan Ramón de la Fuente que pueda si es necesario verse con el secretario del Departamento de Estado. Hace 2 o 3 días el propio secretario Rubio habló de la buena coordinación en materia de seguridad que hay con México, que lo han presentado en varias ocasiones. Está el grupo de trabajo que tenemos conjuntamente. Entonces, pues estrechar más la relación, la información, esta información que estamos dando de la cantidad de laboratorios incautados, en fin, que tengan toda la información y en el marco de lo que hemos venido trabajando, pues estrechar la coordinación.
So now we have the response of our president, just talking about this theme particularly and repeated constantly that she needs to handle with the Mexican people. Of course, that she don't want that Trump's just pass over her and make what he wants. So this is the information that we're still having for today about this new, because as we saw on the last programs, this is something that doesn't have any structure, or that is already like this is the way that it's going to work and this is everything. Today we're talking about something that they need to change, something that they are just trying to figure out what's going on, what he's going to make, and anything. So of course we don't have that much, but anything that we have about this team, we're going to share with you. And into another national news, the mayor of Minneapolis, Jacob Frey, strongly solicited federal immigration authorities and called on ICE to leave the city following the death of a woman who was shot by immigration agents during a migration enforcement operation. Mayor Fred requests the actions of federal agents and expressed concern about the use of force during the operation, stating that the incident has caused fear and outrage with the community. He emphasized that local authorities were not informed in advance about the operation and called for a great transparency and accountability from federal agencies. The case is currently under investigation, and the city officials have stated that they are seeking a full and independent review of what happened, while community leaders continue to demand justice and clarity surrounding the incident.
To ICE, get the out of Minneapolis. We do not want you here. Your stated reason for being in this city is to create some kind of safety, and you are doing exactly the opposite. People are being hurt. Families are being ripped apart. Long-term Minneapolis residents that have contributed so greatly to our city, to our culture, to our economy are being terrorized, and now somebody is dead. That's on you. And it's also on you to leave. It's on you to make sure that further damage, further loss of life and injury is not done. We're going to be working towards justice as quickly as we possibly can right now, and justice is what we've all got to get.
When we knew this news, of course, it was terrible. So we hope that this message goes to the correct authorities and makes something about it. Of course, we know that there is how to handle this situation, but this is not the proper way. This is violence. This is something terrible that doesn't have any word to describe it. So of course, we hope that they take this problem so seriously to revolve into a better solution, into making something great for everybody, for the people, for their own safety, to feel free when you are going onto the streets. And if they're going to make something just because they need to, that they make it on the proper way. So this is everything for today's episode from the updates from San Miguel and the national news that we haven't, but we hope to see you on Monday on the episode 46 to have more news, more updates, more information. And I heard that on Monday it will be the International Day of something really delicious. So if you want to know, Please join us on Monday at 5 p.m. to know what is this of what we are talking about. So this is everything for today. I hope you guys have a nice weekend and enjoy San Miguel.